Hey, good morning. Welcome to 5 Minutes of Freedom. It's the 27th day of August. I just wish the weather would stay just like this forever. It is absolutely gorgeous. Last night, this morning, I just cannot thank the Lord enough for the weather that we're having right now. I want to thank you for joining 5 Minutes of Freedom, brought to you by Archangel Outreach Ministries. Please check us out online. Continue to check us out online at archangeloutreach.org. And don't forget about our Facebook page at Archangel Outreach Ministries. I'm going to continue to add, comment, questions, post. Let us know what you're thinking about 5 Minutes of Freedom. If you think I'm an idiot and I'm doing a horrible job, I want to hear about that too. But 5 Minutes of Freedom, we take 5 minutes to talk about a biblical reference, personal aspect to it. And this morning I want to talk about children. Very, very special to my heart. I got 3 nieces of my own. Don't have any children of my own. One day I hope to. But I can never, ever get over the amazement I have that the loyalty and the trust that children have. And even that they even like to imitate our actions too. But that loyalty and that trust that kids have, you know, when a kid will stand on the edge of the bed and they're 2 or 3 feet away from you and they just jump with reckless abandon because they know, they don't know, but they trust that you have their best interest at heart and you will not let them fall no matter what. And we do exactly what they trust us to do. It's so beautiful what a child has. They have that trust and that willingness to do anything because we've never done anything for them to think otherwise. And, you know, the scripture that I'm going to talk about this morning, you know, it talks about it being an imitator of God, you know, and our children are the children of this world, look up to us. They trust us so much. They want to be just like us. So, you know, whatever we do, whatever we say, you know, when we've said those bad words, that they imitate those bad words. So they don't imitate just good or just bad. They imitate everything because they trust everything about us. And it's the same thing with God. God has always been the same. We just get it in our messed up minds that God has done us wrong some way, whether he's taken a loved one away or he's caused a bad thing to happen or things aren't just perfect in our own mind. Well, you know what? Maybe our mind or our way of thinking is messed up. We've got to have that unconditional love, that unconditional trust. You know, a child doesn't know any better than to jump off a bed or jump off a cabinet or jump off a high space for us to catch them. Wouldn't you call that faith? They have faith that we're going to do exactly what needs to be done to keep their best interest at heart. Now, do you not think a child, when we spank their rear, doesn't think, well, why did mom and dad do that? Then you sit down and explain to them, I did this because you did the wrong thing. It's the same concept with God. God is the God that gives and the God that takes away according to what is best for us. But so easily do we get it mixed up in our mind that well, God's doing me wrong, so you know what, God, I'm done with you. But let me read you this scripture. It comes out of Ephesians chapter 5, verse 1. Therefore, be imitators of God as dear children. Be imitators of God as dear children. God is love. God is peace. God is joy. God is patient. So many times when we walk through the day, I don't see many people act as children. Act or imitate God because they're always worried about what their own interests or their own things or their own ideals. Not like a child. A child is so carefree and loving and wanting to just have fun, wanting to just play. It's just a free spirit. We've got to get back to that according to the scriptures. Be imitators of God like children. So my question today is, what can we do today to get back to the roots of being that trusting child? I know I've got it deep inside of me. I get accused of all the time of acting like a kid, but I know you have it too. What do you need to do to get back to that spirit of acting like a child or having the imitation of God: love, joy, peace, patience, goodwill. It's deep inside you, I know. And the best thing to do is take it a step at a time. It's not going to happen overnight, and I understand that, but you've got to take the step today. The things of this world are here to distract you. Quit letting them distract you today. Get back to the root. Get back to the basics, and the basics is God, and God is love. You start practicing love today, and you will start getting that manifestation in that imitation of God, and life will be so much easier. Life will be so much more full of joy and love. Become an imitator today. Get back to the basics with God. Remember, God is number one. The children's free spirit is what we need to have. This is 5 Minutes of Freedom, brought to you by Archangel Outreach Ministries. God bless you and have a great day.